I think we're good. Hmm. Hmm. None of these cards are very good. Could take the red card here. Royal Mage is good. I mean, it is a looter, so I mean, that is something. Nothing else here is particularly entertaining. I mean, there's a field research. There is exactly one white card in this pack. No, let's take the rare. Rolling Vortex is terrible. What did they take? They took an uncommon. He's a wizard. Relic Violet's clerics. The Electromancer is cool. The Baloth is cool. Squid's cool. That's and the Bright Blade's cool too. The Baloth is probably the best card here. They're all pretty equal though. Like you can kind of take whatever you want out of this. The Baloth I think has well. Just take red cards. Really not attached to red. I really don't like red in this format, but we'll take the Ardent. He's a wizard, so that doesn't really help. So Feed the Swarm, that's probably the best card here. Although this warrior card is pretty good too. Hmm. The fact that this is still in the pack. Feed is like always good though. I don't know, let's take the gold card. I really don't want to play white, but we could. This is red and blue. What sucks about these guys is that it's not a dual land. You pick the side that you want when it's played, and that's just it. Synchronized Spellcraft is okay. And there's really nothing else here that's... I mean, there is a Pack Beast. Pack Beast is pretty good for silliness. The Pack Beast isn't coming back, so we're gonna take Pack Beast. Helion is kind of good. There's really nothing else, I mean, in this pack I care about. Wildfire's okay. Visionary's pretty good. I'm gonna bench the Visionary and see what happens. I'm not really appetized by any of those cards. Another Helion is probably pretty good. We need to see like better red stuff. For this entire red strat to work, we need to see better red stuff. Probably want the Ambusher? He's a warrior. Yak. Probably another Arctic here. It's a wizard, that's not very useful. We'll sideboard a Molten Blast. It's not a very good card. I guess we'll take another Ambusher. The equip is okay. The only issue with the equip is it's essentially a two-for. I'll take another Ambusher first. Almost came back, that's cool. I don't think we're going to use this equip, but it's there. We get the Wildfire for 3. Man, it's going to be another draft where we open up no rares of any use. The Bug Catcher's pretty good. There's some nice gold cards in here. There's another Pack Beast, but I think we're taking the Bug Catcher. Because right now we can make him pretty strong. And it has Trample. Also the only red card in the pack. Takedown is probably going to happen. That's another one of these. This is happening. That's pretty good. Oh, Jeepicus. Oh, dear. This is a pretty good removal spell, but I don't know if we're going to see the War Leader coming around the table again. So it's more important to me to get this card, even though this is a pretty decent removal spell. Yeah, I want my MTV. I really doubt that that spell's coming back, though, unfortunately. Double War Leader due to a Rock Slide. Sorcerer. So, something in this red is coming back. Kazul's Fury is nice, but the Sorcerer... How many, like, actual... Well, we have Wizard spells, too. I think there's more silliness we can do with the Sorcerer than we can with the Fling. The Fling might actually come back to us. Resolute Strike. I really don't want to run Shepherd. Seagate Colossus probably has more impact than the Shepherd for our deck. Yes, we get life from it, but we might very well have a full party with our deck. We're very well near a full party. So this is it. We get life for each creature in our party, which is pretty good. White is probably the other color we're going to play. It's a 3/4 flyer. Let's just take the flyer. So there's Sneaking Guide, which isn't as good anymore because we have permanent bonuses to stuff. It's possible the Allied Assault like wins this games. It has to be on a target attacking or blocking creature deals twice damage to that creature in your party. It's not very good. I'm not really sure any of these are very good. How are we doing on creatures? We have a lot of creatures. I'm probably going to get one of those white cards back, so we'll just do that. Here's a warrior, that's pretty good. Yeah, this warrior basically is going to be a 4/3 for us, possibly higher. Another Synchronize. Is there anything else here we like? There's a Cleric. The Cleric might be better. The Cleric gives us more party. How many actual party things are in the deck right now? Just Spellcraft. We don't really need a full party. This is probably a better card. Because this is just going to give us 2 health. It is a spell land, which is nice, but let's take the warrior. We're going to do Oblivion's really good for us. I guess we're white. None of these cards are any good. None of these cards are any good. Well, we get our cleric anyways, but I doubt we're playing it. Oh, that's a tough call. There is a smite. Or we can go with another T-Pack Ambusher. What are we doing then? We have a lot of creatures. Probably could have taken smite. What do we have? We have 1 removal, 2 removals. Sort of a removal spell. Wow, we get the blade for free. How do you like that? And then, of course, we open up an inscription pack 3 that is not any of our colors. Another Farsight Adept. There's another Bug Catcher. Are we just playing aggro and hoping we don't just get screwed? He is a warrior, though. Pick the Bug Catcher. Wow, we should have been black all along. Oh well. There is an Ox. The Ox is okay because you get landfall. And then you can start tapping stuff. Well, we're playing real Magic, best of 3, so we will see late game if we don't win fast enough. I'm not sure the Ox really fits into the proceedings here. But what am I going to do with... It's twice the number of creatures. It's probably for a lot of damage. I don't know. That's probably the best card here. Resolute Strike would be pretty strong. Blue is open too. So it's either protect a card. There's probably a couple cards we'd like to protect here, which could even include our... Well, it has to be a creature. Resolute Strike is probably coming back. There is a Disenchant, but I think this card's better than a straight-up Disenchant. Lets us run 1 less land. That's a pretty good kicker card for us. The spike damage is a pretty good one for us. We could just take another Electromancer. Like, how are we looking on playables here? We have way too many creatures. We're cutting a few things. So we really don't need more creatures. So the spell land probably is the best impact for us, and then we wheel one of these red cards. Dauntless Unity might even wheel. Yeah, we'll take the Spellcraft. It sounds dumb. Well, here's our Royal, finally. Is there anything else I really care about here? No. Oh wow, look at that. Recently banned. This guy is pretty good for us. Yeah, it's either the Outrider or the Tactician. These guys could be pretty strong. I guess we're taking that. Okay. Throwing McKindy's not very good. Omnath got banned. That's pretty good for us. I'm gonna take that. Steal a Dude card. Pretty good for us. None of these are very good for us. He's a warrior, I guess. Doggo's not very good. Disenchant's free. Not playing it though. Hey, we did a wheeling this. That's cool. Well, time to lose with our 32 playables. Good day for mono. Good day, sir. I can't believe I got red white beats. Oh well, we do get the. It's not a very good card. Is there anything in this that we're gonna play? No. So we're just gonna minimize this. I'll build my own mana base. Thank you. So we have to cut. Time to fly into Mythic. Okay, so what do we have? We have one spell land, two spell lands. This is probably like, it's probably just 15 more lands. So that means we need to cut about 8 cards. We're currently sitting at 22 creatures. I don't think this rider's very good. The sorcerer has how many targets to get that damage in? We have the one wizard, two wizards. This isn't Barrage, it's just so bad. Like, would I rather have a spellcraft or would I rather have practice tactics? They're both instant. I don't think either of those are very good, so we're just gonna dump those now. Two, four, five, eight, nine, 2-drops. They're all warriors. I'm not sure this Feldar is going to do anything for us. We're not going to be running enough lands, right? So we're going to dump that card. How many creatures? We're down to 21 creatures. Not really much in the way of card draw. We're going to hope we run people over the game. Really not sure Shepherd of Heroes is even something we want here. The only thing going for the Scorch Riders is say we have Warrior Shenanigans out. This can come out as a 5 or a 6 even. We have one Royal Eruption. I don't think Scorch Riders getting played. So we need to drop 3 more cards. 3 more cards. I mean, is Seagate much different than... I think we're going to get a cheap Seagate, so that's why I'm kind of wanting to keep it. So I really don't know what Shepherd of Heroes is doing for us. Like, in the air, 5 mana. No. And we're probably not going to get much value out of so many of these. Because we're not going to be able to play all of them. So we're going to just cut ourselves down to 1 pumpable. It might even be better just to run the... Is there anything else I really want back? Like, it might even be better just to run the Scorch Rider over the Ambusher. We have a few things that cost 5 mana. But we're going to go 17 land. Okay. Am I mostly happy with this? We have some sideboard choices. Well, we're going to see how Warriors works, because I've not actually played this archetype, and I'm not sure we got there, but we're going to find out. Playing some type of deformed gorilla that can use a keyboard and mouse. Hey, unlike our last draft, we actually have 4 lands on our opening hand. And not a damned 2-drop, but maybe we can get there. Maybe they're mulling. They're Martin mulling over there, maybe we got a shot. Vine Gecko. Oh no, we're gonna get kickered into oblivion. You're playing a pro that plays everything on main phase 2? Yes, we are. Oh man, he's too good for us. Well, we're playing from behind here. Probably going to attack with the 3. The thing that annoys me about this scavenged blade is I wish it was like the black mace that gave it menace. Because what red's usually trying to do is get in for real damage. If he royals me, that would actually be really, really bad. Oh, it's a squid. Well, Outrider's a pretty decent card here, because they would have to double block. This is Zendikar Rising, the new set. So this is cheaper. If we play our Outrider, we get a 5/4 because they're both warriors. Yeah, sure. I mean, they're down to 2 cards. Embercleave? This is draft, though. I don't know what... There's something that people play that's called constructed. I don't know what that is. But that is what they play. So if there's shenanigans... Like if there's a royal... Well, they're not going to want to royal it. I'm trying to think of what I would want to do here. Because our next turn is pretty spicy. Our next turn, we can protect our guy with the blade. And we can potentially do... I think we're winning the race, aren't we? We'll go to 9 damage. 9 damage on the play. So they're going to be compelled to block. So we take this. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. Okay, that sort of changed our plan here. Constructed's way more limited. What? What? I mean, he's tapped out. Has 2 cards. Would need a land. If he gets landfall, what happens here? You're going to have a 6 9, 12, 14 damage. He would also need removal. So do we just Oblivion the Canopy Baloth? Is that the turn? Or do we go all in? I think we can protect our interests here by... Let's just go to combat and do damage. We're going to hold up the shelter. Because now we know we don't get surprise lethal next turn. Because blue usually has shenanigans. Man, do I have a headache. Ugh. It's like it's fall or something. It's headache time. They're certainly thinking about what they want to do, so they either have what they think is enough damage to end the game, or they are just trying to do math blocking. I mean, if you think you're going to lose, you need to trade the Baloth in to something. Probably the Expedition Champion. Because he could, in theory, trade everything off and put us on 2 3/3s. He's going to have to make a decision here. His clock is nearly up. Clock ran out. So... I'm assuming they did math, and then we're just going to save our guy, and then they're going to be on the back foot here. Because they're in a lot of trouble next turn. If I draw a land, we can actually play the Blade and Journey to Oblivion. This is actually the first time I played this archetype. And, I mean, the fact that we got the War Leader is pretty nice. That's fine. That's a bad sign for us. This is now compelling a block on the Canopy. Because this is going to get double landfall. But the problem for him is you have to attack all, and it's not enough. So this is an error in my opinion. So if we block for, I mean, they're not going to be able to play anything. Yeah, this is over. So I actually could have saved it. I'm kind of dumb, but that's okay. Yep. Alright, so that's game one. Game one, we win. I'm almost not seeing this Rockslide Sorcerer doing anything useful. I almost want to take it out for another land. GG. GG indeed. How many creatures do we have in the deck? 17? I'm just debating what I want here. They didn't really show anything I care about. I mean, we can't counter the rolling regrowth. Pressure Point probably is a better card than the Rockslide Sorcerer. As much as we dislike that card, it's not very good. We may just put in Pressure Point over Rockslide. Heck, we're probably never getting to Seagate Colossus, so we could just put it there. Then that's at least a target for 1 damage on this guy. Am I really going to commit to the aggro that I loathe so much in this set? This is happening? There's really not a lot of triggers for this card. Really aren't. Alright. We got there the first. No, it's not in draft Atheist, man. It's usually, I mean, depending on the set and the deck archetype, this is a terrible hand. We're playing second again though. Oh god. Notice that there's no mountains here. Well, at least none of those were mountains besides that last card. No, it's not game. I mean, he only drew 4 lands last game, so he's probably light on land. But he has a Roiling Regrowth. But yeah, this stupid card is stupid. It's kind of dumb in this set. It's basically the only way to really get to mill. This is really stupid. I really need them to brick here. We have yet to see a mountain, so thanks for milling all of those cards. This is the only mountain. Wow. Wow. Okay, we found a mountain. It's too late to do anything, but we found a mountain. It's not too late to do anything. It's not true. But we are going to dump 2 cards in play. Oh, we only have 1 mountain. Forgot we only have 1 mountain. I think we're about to get bopped by Rooster Drakes. We do have Synchro, so we can stop the mill. And then we're gonna need to stop the Rooster Drakes with our Journey to Oblivion. They're debating an attack. Not really sure what they're thinking about. You just attack with the squid and the drake. Wow, we're gonna bubble snare. I think we have to shelter our card. Yeah, we do. Alright. He still gets the drake. But we're just gonna trade off his Death Toucher. Actually, we can do better. We can just block this and live. Okay, now we have a real issue here. So, some things need to start happening before we lose all of our cards. We have 1 mountain, so it's probably to cast Spellcraft, right? And if he has another thing, all of these options are terrible. Do we just journey the roost? I mean, if he has another kicker, we just lose. Another kicker is just a straight up loss, I think. And it's kind of a so what if he has another land drop. And we need to be able to cast the Spellcraft. Basically any draw that we can put him on are all bad for us, all of them. So we could play the Bug Catcher. And then play nothing, because I screwed it up. It just doesn't matter. We're dead this game. Yep, there's the landfall. I don't even know what that card is, but I believe you. What a disaster of a game, man. So we can stay alive one more turn. But that's kind of it. And now we need some way to deal with their flyer. Oh, they waited on the land. Okay. No, we just lose. This is over. This can become unblockable. We can try to stay alive by removing it, but we're not going to have a creature in play. Yeah, this is just a loss. The good news is in the last game we're going to be able to play first. What is this bug? Go on. This is some kind of kicker. Oh, no, he got it. Man, I love playing draft and losing to bad lands. So, the Colossus has been a loser, and I think Rockslide would be a loser. This is what we're doing. We're going to throw in another mountain. I don't think we need that to win. That's some serious nonsense. Three, 6, 7, 3, 6, 9. Yeah, all right. Can we stay on the 3-0 route? Can we get there? So since people are around, I do want to mention, and I'll be hosting them when it happens. What is the date for Basement Con? The day. So we're doing an Extra Life event on a different channel on November 7th. Which I think is, I want to say this is the Twitch we're doing it on. But I'm sure you'll hear more about it. But we're doing it for Extra Life. I don't know why I kept this hand. I was not thinking. I mean, there are playables. Yep. There are playables here, at least. But we're going to need some lands. I mean, more red would be great. Alright, Squiddo. Oh, Christ, here we go. Oh, God. Okay, good. I was like, why am I not getting the bonus? And I'm like, I know it's 2. Where's the bonus? But yeah, I'm sure you'll hear more about it. I took the damage. Interesting. Well, he knows I missed a land drop, so that's cool. I wonder if my bot... I think my bot does have the Extra Life. The charity link. Yeah, it does. Nope, that's not it. Man, is it just called Extra Life? Do I seriously not have it? I might not have it. I'll find it at some point. So they played a land. We really need a land off. We get a land off the top, we're in really good shape. If we don't get a land off the top, we're in really bad shape. This is a coin flip now, and I can tell you, because I have a tracker that tells me how many lands are left in the deck. We have a 45% chance. This is Scott Steiner math. This is Scott Steiner math time. What is this person doing? We need some Scott Steiner math to help us out here. Royal? Oh, God. There you go. That's Scott Steiner math. That's how we all should be mathing in Magic. This guy needs a buddy. It's not like we don't have other buddies for him, but I just really didn't want to spend the mana when I'm so limited on mana. But yeah, I think for the next match we're benching that wizard because clearly wizard's going to do nothing for us. It's too much mana. I'm really amazed that he's still attacking. Uh-oh, we're doing something with kicker. It's you always should be scared in Arena when they're manually tapping lands. But whatever they're doing is a bad idea, it looks like. Is it Roiling Regrowth? Oh, it's just the Death Toucher. They must not have enough mana to do whatever it is they want to do. So they have a Death Toucher in. That's cute. Do I care if I lose the champion? The champion's going to get blocked by the Blightblade. The other stuff gets in for 5 if I pump this. But if I choose not to pump it, I can just play the Cell Sword. If I draw another land, we're in really good shape. And I don't need him to win. And I really don't need the... I think this is a shove all moment. Because maybe they don't have more creatures. Surely the Blightblade is going down to the champion. That's interesting. We just want to play the Cell Sword. We want to do 1 damage. Oh dear. Yogi, you missed the math of Scott Steiner. What are we doing? Is this another Bane Veil? Are we just gonna get destroyed here? Oh, they have 3 mana tapped. We're roiling. This is amazing. What a player. I knew he had royal too. Well, good news for us is we get both of these back in play at least. This son of a bitch has this now. Wow, if we lose match 1 because we can't draw mana, that's gonna suck. Yogi, just for you, I'm gonna play it again. We had to do math. Wow, we drew it. What do you have, royal? Do you really have a counter? Okay. There you go, Yogi. Now you know Scott Steiner math. How's Mogi doing? How's Mogi? So we attack and we want to see what silliness they're gonna try to pull, right? They're gonna try to block or something. Do we care about blockers? They didn't play a creature, so them not playing a creature, it's kind of good for us, isn't it? I think we want to see where this goes. Do we just attack with the sellsword? If we attack with both, I mean, at best we're just trading this, right? I'm gonna attack with the Cliffhaven. Because so there's a card called Low Mage's Domination, and it's basically the only what do you call it? He won't be able to steal this card because it costs 5 mana. The spell itself costs 3 plus X. Actually, he has enough mana, I guess, technically, and then I guess we just lose. We are going to take this card back. So it gives us damage. So we win next turn. More regrowth. Interesting. Because if he has Lull Mage's Domination, we kind of just lose. Because we'll just end up trading these 2 cards off. But we also have no other way to win, so... We'll see what happens here. It is their entire turn, so in theory we could draw something. But since they're manually tapping mana... Oh no, we're drawing cards! Oh my god, we might actually win. We might actually win. We have 9 damage next turn. If they don't play a creature, we have 9 damage. So they have to play a creature or stop me somehow. I'm wondering if this is our toughest matchup. I mean, we've been outdrawn by 8 cards, and somehow we're still in the situation where we have creatures in play and they do not. Like, what if we even played this game? We've played garbage, and he's gonna kick this, so we just bop this, and then we win. So now they need 2 creatures or some way to stop us big time. It's amazing. I mean, he's got to be drawing more cards, right? Yep, more field research. But now you're down to 6 mana, so really the only thing that kind of saves you here is a Geyser Mage or an Into the Royal. But it's going to have to be more than just an Into the Royal. GG. We toughed it out and we got a game 1 win. Match 1. We're going to make an adjustment to this deck. This Sorcerer is gone, and I'm adding another Mountain. See, Synchronized Spellcraft isn't that bad. Terrible card, though. It just costs way too much. Alright. Alright. Now this is a... We got 2... We don't have a 3. We have a 2. That's a start to something. They mulled. That's a good start for us. Or Martin mulling over there. Yeah, if Magic becomes a thing, I guess I need to add music or a YouTube box or something. Add song requests. Jeepicus would be happy to see song requests come back. I haven't streamed apparently in like 10 days. I was on my friend's podcast yesterday. That was fun. This is cool. We're gonna get a nice attack here. Sure. We're gonna blow the extra mana here, but nothing I can do about that. I don't know if they're stuck on mana. They've only played swamps. I have to find the recording in their VODs. We have a really... I mean, this is one hell of a beat next turn. This is a beatdown if they don't have anything to play. Squid may not be the solution for them. How are we playing this, though? If we go Outrider, I can give something a lot of bonus. If I just attack, then I can just play the Shelter and just kill it that way and just run right through it. This is going to be a party of 2. So... just thinking about how I want to do this. We might need this land still. So I'm going to play this out. And I'm going to throw it on the Electromancer, I think. Or actually, no, I'll throw it on this because it's going to be even bigger. Yeah, this guy's really big. He's going to be a 5. And if he wants to trade this, that's fine. Go to 12. I'm doing better than usual today. I had a really hard time sleeping yesterday. Wow, feed this worm, really? But otherwise, we're doing okay. I guess I should have kept the 3 in play. I mean, it's always a 2/2. It's a shame we didn't have Shelter up last turn for the Outrider. Okay. Do we just kill it? I think so. We can get awful close to ending the game here. It just really depends what they have in hand. We can take the first of any card that they play. And we can defend our creature, assuming we have the mana. We need to draw something playable, though. Well, that sucks. That's not playable. What's really funny is I can actually... Can I just non-land permanent? Bummer. The fact that I have almost 20 creatures in my deck and have 0 of them, that's a real issue. We've only drawn 4 creatures, and now we're just flooding like a champ. Like a real champ, we're flooding. Wow, and we won the toss. Of course. Screw you, dude. The next card was another land, so that's cool. Well, if we draw... Wow, pack beasts, okay. I mean, we can draw Treachery to win. We can draw Seagate Colossus. Like, they're top decking too. They have one more card, and we don't know what it is. But it doesn't seem to be... It is a Cunning Geyser Mage, which doesn't really matter. Wow, that's aggressive. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. This card may have just won us the game. We have a chance to read it. So let's just discard our top card and then play one of the next two cards in our deck. And then something like this lets us potentially just fling to win the game. Not fling, but that's really aggressive. So we could discard this card. But I think we're going to need it, to be honest. The question is, what else can I draw that I really, really want? I think this turn I want the Cliffhaven, even though it's not great. But now we have party time. We have a party of 3. He's really going at it with this Sky Dancer. So this is not a land. Yeah, it's a really good card. You really can't attack with these other creatures. I don't know. Oh boy. Did we just win? So if we steal the Geyser Mage and attack all, he could block the Cliffhaven to get it back. This is a sorcery. Well, we get in for 5. Did we just win with this? I don't know what this is. If this is into the Royal, so we steal this. We have a timeout. We steal this card. We attack all. Their best block is on the 5. We have 6 damage. So they would need something to stop us. I think I'm going to go for it. Because I don't think they have a play here. I mean, yes, I lose the Channeler. I think this is slightly risky. But I don't think that they have a Royal. They would have played it already. We win. GG. Now what the hell am I going to do game 2? GG. I'm kind of good at Magic, guys. Kind of good. We haven't trophied in a couple of days, though, but I've been trying different decks in the format, so... a lot of it was big-time Mana Screw, like, on a level of just dumb. So what is happening here? So he has a Mind Drain. That's not good. We don't have a way to protect ourselves from that. We just need to draw better. How does that sound? We just need to draw better. The Ambusher's been a bit of a loser, too. How many actual lands do we have in the deck? 7, 10, 13. So we have 19 cards that would constitute land, including these other spell lands that you can play either way. That's the big thing with this set, is that there are cards that you can choose to play as a land or as the spell. And then there's numerous cards that let you pick up a land, such as this one, put it back in your hand, and then you can just play it as the spell later in the game. So we didn't see any of the chicanery I'm just wondering just if there's something to dump the Colossus to. But I'm not really seeing anything I truly care about. Like, we got there. Practice Tactics might actually be the card. They really didn't play much in the way of creatures. I think if we just win quickly, we're going to win. Is there anything else that wins quickly here? Didn't have any X1s, top 1 toughness creatures. I don't know, we're going to run this back and see what happens. Alright, three lands in the starting hand, a 2 and a 3. There's lands of more than one color. This is a potentially amazing hand. Wow, we have a Dauntless Unity too. So this is our big pump spell that lets us get over the. Might be really good in this game. Wow, that's a problem. I'm gonna play the Sellsword first. This guy's weak to Vanquish the Weak, so if we can somehow save this guy for a bit, we don't really need him right now. Wow, skip turn 2. That sounds bad. So we can get several cards in play this turn. The question is, do we want to? I think the safest attack here is just to go for the 3, see what he plays, because this could very well be the this could be the Soaring Thought Thief. Okay, so we didn't play it. Decided to take the damage, so I feel it's safe to get our Channeler in play. Wow, Anti-Cogs. The card I needed into Anti-Cog. So this makes it cost 2 more. If we played the Channeler, we would have lost our Channeler. Uh-oh, it's time to get crabbed. Hmm. You have another Anti-Cog? You can't. You either have. No, you do not have it. This game's going to get spicy meatball because we got our Spellcraft. He has to make a decision whether to block with this crab or not. Because things might get ugly here if you don't block with it. On MT Go, I've had a rating above 1800, and I just don't play each set to know every little intricate thing going on. Why did you not block with this? Are we on the mill strat? Is the mill strat what's happening? I feel like we're milling. Oh god. Maybe we are. I don't understand why you're racing me, though. You're not going to get my library down fast enough. Dauntless Unity would actually put us above what we need to kill everything. And that's probably a pretty big surprise for them. But there is the Spellcraft option as well. But yeah, I mean, like, I don't play pro, but I'm pretty good. Our party is currently 1. I mean, is there a better card to take out here? This guy always mills stuff, right? Whenever one or more rogues you control attack, each one has 2. Yeah, I'm just going to use this now. Just go for the win. He's going to have to choose to sack the crab or not. So if he doesn't block here, we know next turn we have surprise lethal, basically. And I don't think they're getting through 21 cards. But yeah, so like the pros are like 1900 MMR. It's actually ELO. It's actually ELO. Interesting. We have a Dauntless Unity. which would get us a lot of damage. And then we can play the Channeler. What am I accomplishing here? Yeah, I think we have to we have to attack. We're holding our Dauntless. Let's see how they block. Okay, so we can't make this so big, but we have to play it. Go to 3. We're going to play this Channeler, who happens to now to be a 4/4. And now they have a problem. Because they're not getting there on the mill train anymore. Yeah, I'm pretty good. Oh, we're gonna Geyser Mage. Geyser Maging my dude back. Okay. So they're compelled to block. There's nothing, I can't play anything else here yet. As long as you control another warrior, get a bonus. We are going to be fishing next turn. These games are tight, but I'm pretty much down to what the... He's going to be on 5. I'm also on 5. And this card, whatever it is, they're not playing. That sucks. So the question here is do we tap to play out whatever we may draw? So we could end up with... There's only 4 land left in the deck. I got I could just draw Royal and win. There's a good chance I just draw Royal and win, make them very mad. I could draw the Scavenged Blade, which compels the block. I can draw the War Leader, which compels the block. I can draw the Outrider, which compels the block. I think we have to tap for this. Are these really... Right, so this is now a 5/5 who doesn't have an anti-cog. So he's going to lose his crab here. And he has 1 turn to win the game. Wow, Vanquish. And are we just taking the damage? Damn. Well, that was a really good top cack, man. What can I say? He's a better wizard than I am at RNG shit. Or is he? Or is he? Too bad I don't have a way. Damn. We actually have to toss this? I would just lose everything. I'm off by 1. Oh no, I can kill his Sky Dancer. I can kill his Sky Dancer and stay in the game. Is there anything else I can draw that I would rather draw here? I do not have... Yeah, it has to be played like this. I don't know. Let's make him make a mistake. He chooses not to block with both. Okay. It isn't, it isn't. It isn't, it isn't. But this game is falling away from us pretty hard. In fact, I don't think there's any way to win now. Man, this son of a bitch got lucky. There's the blade. Alright, let's go to game 3. I don't want to show him that. Yeah, it is RNG and it's also not RNG. I've not actually like completely solved this set, so there's certain deck archetypes that, like this one with the warriors, like there's probably certain cards that are better than others. We might actually want to add these Molten Blasts to deal with these flyers. He's so inclined. It only kills the 2 though. Actually it kills a few things. We may actually want that card. I don't really have much in the way of flyers. I suppose this is actually better than the Seagate. We really just need to curve out and win on that. And just try to force as much damage as we can. Yeah, I mean it seems RNG heavy, sometimes you lose on certain things, but like I have like a 70 to 75% win rate in this format currently. What the hell is this guy sideboarding? We're in game 3. These magicians. Dooby dooby doo. What could they have possibly been putting in? Definitely want to play first. This is not the hand I want to be playing first. Come on, man. I don't want to have to mull this, but I kind of have to. Oh, Christ. Well, at least I have that. That sucks. They mold as well, so that helps. No crab. No crab turn 1. Maybe we can do something. Oh my god, do you have Force Spike? Nope. What the hell are we stopping for? Is he one of those high-level players on Arena? I don't understand what we're pausing for. Oh, we had the Duelist. Okay. Of course, we're on the mill strat. Man, I could have used those cards. That is 2 creatures down. I have good news, though. I have a War Leader. And unless you're holding Anti-Cog, please attack with it. I would have enjoyed that. Hopefully there's no Anti-Cog in hand. Nice. They certainly have something in hand because it keeps pausing every single phase. So what do you have, another Duelist? Do you have the 2/1 flyer? You have nothing. Well, you can't play the 2/1 flyer. They're currently getting run pretty hard here. Let's see, if they have the flyer. Beating the Swarm. That's your turn, huh? Oh, I got the Outrider. That's really good. More of these Outriders are probably really good in these decks. They're debating whether or not to throw. I don't know what they're pausing on. Oh, he had another Duelist. So he's going to double block? God, Jesus, dude. How can you pull all my good cards? Wow. Took the 2. What do you have, Royal? What do you have? I would have blocked with both and just gotten rid of the stupid card. You can't block this. I can never make this card any better than it is right now, can I? I can hold it back. It's a warrior. I'm just going to attack with both. It removes a chump blocker for now. And we need to actually draw real cards. Yeah, pure skill indeed. I mean, at this point, like, I want to see stuff. Well, I don't really want to see a rune crab without me drawing something else nice. Oh, that's not good. Can I one time get the, that's pretty good. It's actually really good. We just put it on the Outrider. Compel them to block. Actually, we can put it on the Bug Catcher. Yeah, the Bug Catcher would go to 4. Yeah, I like the Bug Catcher better. Nice. And now we just have to hope they don't have anything. Yeah, the only bummer with the Bug Catcher is now that it didn't matter. This is just gonna be a useful blocker for them. If I draw the Steal a Dude card, should get the Bug Catcher. I really don't want to trade this in, but I kind of have to, don't I? Otherwise, they're just going to kind of sit here and block. Really undermines their do list. Could get anti-cogged here. We did not. Well, we're somewhere, but they have way too many cards in hand. We're probably losing this game because, I mean, our draw was so much better at the top, and there's not a lot left in our deck. Hey, okay, I like to see Crab now because we have it covered. Do not want to see that now. Wait a second, why didn't he kick it? Doesn't have enough mana to kick it! Oh boy. Not enough mana to kick it. The only problem here is if I attack, I'm going to lose my dude. That sucks. But I am going to get damage in, but I don't have any more creatures, which kind of sucks. 20 creature deck, and we've not drawn anything for creatures. I think we just go for it. It has trample at least. And it removes a creature from their game. Wow! Well, we can win on Royal Eruption. But we're certainly not winning with this. Royal's gone. We can't win with Royal. Never mind. We're not winning with any of those cards either. Am I just going to have freaking land left in the deck? Like, shit. Losing to a goddamn wizard. Double Rune Crab! Well, no wonder we were losing the whole time. Oh, here comes Storms. I mean, hell, are we just blocking now? Like, shit. No, we really can't block. I mean, he can't attack. I guess he can attack. But the attacks are not really good. I can't believe Malak or Rebirth got us. Nice try. God damn it! Every single card he's milled are fucking creatures. My god. I mean, what can we even draw that's useful here? Mad Treachery is basically the key card to draw here. I mean, they're probably not winning on mill. I'm not blocking this. Oh my god. I don't believe this. Yeah, he's just that good, right? He's just that good. Stuck blocking it. Well, there's the synchro. Which unfortunately we have to hold. I mean, if he starts drawing things, that's fine. Can he at least pop off some lands? Okay, I can't really win with either of those cards, so that's fine. I need the Pyroclast Hellions, basically. Jesus. Okay, none of those cards were any useful. At this point, though, if he draws a land, we kind of just lose. I think we just take the damage. Just take the damage. We're going to end up having to play Treachery on a crab. Yeah, I think we just take damage here. I don't think he can win before we do. Okay, Journey's pretty good. What are we journeying? If he draws a land, we kind of are just screwed. If we journey the 2-1, we get another draw. But we're basically going to have to win in 2 turns anyway. So if we don't do any, if we journey the, we have no flyers left in the deck, right? We have the Treachery, the Hellion, and 3 lands. So they're going to attack, we're going to draw. We have no other way to kill that card. But we may need that card to win on the Treachery. We have a timeout, I'm going to use it. So if we keep this card in play, we go to 2, and then we lose on the subsequent turn. So this card has to go. It doesn't matter what the other choice is. No, I guess we could have Treacheried the you fucker. Well, there goes all the cards we could have won the game with. This is the last hope that we have. So it's down to whether or not he can draw land. It's either can you draw land or can you not draw land. Draw land, you win. There's not a land. There's a royal. This is some kind of card. He has a way to take Journey out of play, I think. Oh my god, what a wizard. What a piece of shit, man. I hate it when people get this damn lucky. I really do. It's not one I can say they deserved. They were outplayed the entire game and are just going to win on mill. And we didn't have a choice but to play that other thing. My god, now we have to play for frickin' 2-1 again and then probably lose at another heartbreak. Lose more gems. I'm just looking at my past drafts, they're all frickin' 1-2s and 2-1s. Yet another deck archetype that can't beat the stupid mill that's in this format. Okay, so did we take out the wizard? The wizard's gone. Do we have anything else to deal with? It's terrible that this doesn't do 3 damage. Tapping, it's no good. I mean, the Prowling Felidar is probably better than... Okay, this is coming in. All of our ways to deal with things are if the target's attacking or not. So I guess you just have to save every time I've won against Mill, I've played green-black. All of my green-black decks, besides the one that I drew, I had to mulligan every single game. Those were all 3-0s, which is a trophy, as we call it. But anytime I get in these other archetypes, they don't have the tools in this set to deal with the mill decks. But I will take another 2-1. I guess we're playing this. This blade is so bad. Every time I see it on my side, it's never any good. Well, maybe we have a real chance because they're playing bad cards. This card is kind of unplayable in this set. Because you can hit nothing. But you do always draw a card. In this case, he saw no creatures, or chose to take no creature. This is first. This is first because it's going to have more damage. But we'll get our 2-1, get most of our gems back, and that's fine. What was this deck missing, though? Just like more early gas, or just more removal? Wow. That's an interesting card to just have. Next turn we get to play 2 things, so we're going to do it this way. We could have done 5 this turn, but we're just going to do 3. Play the sword next turn, because you can also play the Outrider. What is happening? They are stuck on a situation here. I mean, heck, let's just play the Outrider. There's certainly... So white's only way to like deal with... The only Wrath in this set is 8 mana, destroy everything, and that's not something they have. Okay, it looks like we're going to win game 1. So after a grueling match 2... Okay, so they're playing rogues, so that's kind of good for us, because these rogues... One of the issues with blue-green, or at least their weakness that I've had to deal with playing it, is just that not... Okay, they have a smite, that's not useful for them. Is that a lot of the creatures are... a lot of the creatures don't have a lot of health. So like this guy is a 4 mana card, but he's only a 2/3. He has some nice text. But otherwise, it's not very good unless you can activate the text. Okay, we're going to play a duelist, so we're blocking the bug catcher. Okay. Oh no, we can block this. Oh, that was happening, wasn't it? Every time these stupid blue... Like, that duelist is annoying. Oh my god, we're playing 3-color Dirtle. I better actually start playing for real. Okay. Well, the good news is I can just play Shepherd. Attack with everything, and now we have some good trades. Down to 4. We'll throw the blade on someone next turn, and they're going to have to into the royal without kicking it. I don't know if they have any way out of this. This amount of mana, it's not really likely. Yeah, that's game 1. So they are blue, white, green, Dirtle. That's pretty much a dead card against our deck, but it's good to know it's there. So they have duelists. Um, is there anything I think I badly need here? Not really. Hey, Ridley's got VLC working. We're here to finish up a 2-1 draft because game match 2 was against a mill that had double rune crab and we lost on the very last turn. This is a decent hand. It's a bit slow. They've taken a mulligan. So we might be okay here. They've taken just one mulligan. They're playing first. On a control deck. Okay, so we have to play this guy. Well, I really wish I could run 3 different... Oh, no. Okay, well, he doesn't have 6 lands yet, so... Yeah, so the Scoot Swarm has landfall, and it creates creature tokens. And the idea is that eventually they become copies of the Scoot. Wow. How did he get to play in it? Oh, because he's got scale. Wow. What a dirtler. So we need to probably fish for a way to kill that card. What ways do we have to kill that card? I don't know why RAM usage would be a thing on that. But yeah, sure, maybe, no. We can find Royal. Synchronized Spellcraft would have been really nice next turn. That sucks. That sucks that we can't even do anything about it. And when he gets to 6 mana, we're just fucked. This card is dumb. This is a card that shouldn't be in limited. Yeah, it's probably a Twitch thing. I haven't seen a land, but we're scrying for land for sure. I can't believe that I ran this card and got screwed because I don't have mana. So they clearly are going to throw a land on top. Now what's happening? At this point, we could tap and try to find a solution before this gets worse. I guess Outrider is a card. I'm unhappy with it, but it's a card. Hmm. I mean, I'm willing to trade the Outrider. Do I care? I mean, I can have a 4/4. I could have a 4/4. But the question is, am I playing that next turn? I think I'm taking the 3. Wow, it's amazing they haven't gotten to the land that they need. The Hellion's kind of good. It's just I know they're going to get to the 6th land and then make a copy of this, which then makes more copies of this. But it's kind of slow, right? The only problem is once he gets the copy, we can't stop it. But our hand is kind of gas. We're just in trouble in this game. They drew that stupid card, and I don't have a way to kill it. I'm not sure I agree with this play. You should have put it on the scoot. Okay, well, if you're just going to run an unplayable card and get 4 copies of it, I guess that's really nice for you. Shit. Wow, we're going to go to a game 3 where I can lose more gems. Amazing. Amazing. So we're stuck fishing for an answer to this problem now. Dump the Hellion. Wow, we actually drew a solution to the problem. It's not a good solution, but it's a solution. He's tapped. I don't know why we played that first, but that's fine. So if they just take the 10, we're blocking... It's really whether or not he hits the landfall. This is a more threatening attack had we not played that first. Oh no, we needed to play it first because of the party. That's why. Gonna go build a thing. Well, this is the last match. So we're giving up. We're not giving up Scoot. It's a bit. This is a bit of a crazy block. What do you have, Banevale? You must have Banevale or something. These blocks are dumb. Okay, this game looks a little bit better for us now. Just the problem is there's no way to deal with the... So this is actually a copy of this card now. If only we had a way to deal with Shepherd of Heroes. I think we take the 7. We don't have red. We need a Journey to Oblivion, or we're pretty screwed. It's not a Journey to Oblivion. That's wonderful. Treachery wins us the game too. Why are we highlighting our tapped cards? What is this card? Wow. We're counting. Okay, so we're top kecking. So I guess this is happening. Let's just tap out. Okay, it's just a draw card. Okay, so we're gonna scooter, make 2 more. This is a forced block. So if we get treachery, we can win the game. We have to toss this. Maybe we can find something useful. Are you kidding me? Well, Blade's not very useful. It's gonna have to be Dauntless. Scavenge Blade doesn't do anything. It's gonna have to be Dauntless, and then we just lose. It's amazing we lose to someone like this. What a loser, man. How can I draw 2/3 of my deck and never draw a single removal spell? We have any? We have the 1 flyer we lost. We don't have any way to remove stuff. We're not an artifact, right? Their deck is so bad. Maybe they just won't connect the way that they did in game 2. And they're on the draw now. Gotta play it. I'm unhappy it doesn't have planes in it, but I gotta play it. Expedition either. Well, let's give us party at 2, it does, but it's not mana we can really use for anything. Interesting. You must feel awfully confident about your Vigilance Cleric to not block that. That's a lot of confidence. You have a Duelist? I mean, the problem is it has stupid Vigilance, so if you have something, you have something, and I can't do anything about it. But I mean, he's got a trick, and we're just going to lose this card. Wow, no trick. Just wanted my party, I guess. Interesting. We're still pausing. So this is a counter? What do you have? It's gonna pass. Alright, Anointed Healer is good. I want to see a card like that right now. So we can play... I mean, Shepherd's probably pretty good here. Yeah, Shepherd's better because this lets us attack with it. Go to 12. Alright. You're running out of options here, buddy. I mean, I'm holding the Spellcraft now. Okay, this is really good for us. We have a blowout attack here. So Spellcraft kills the Master wins. They go to 10. Then we attack for 6. They just threw away Adventure Awaits. So talk about variance. Like the deck they drafted is sometimes you win, but a lot of times you're just going to lose. And in this case, it's going to be lose. So he's going to lose his cat. This thing generates tokens. So we're taking that out of the game here. And we win in... It's about a 2-turn clock. The time to play Scale the Heights to draw a card because we don't have any more creatures. Oh, we have a Scoot. I'm surprised they didn't play more green stuff. I mean, if you have this card, you basically just win a lot of games for free. It's a little bit surprising. I should have played a land first. I could get anti-cogged here. I did not get anti-cogged. I should have played a land first. They're certainly holding something, but it's probably just add a counter. Actually, it can't be. Either way, they're really jammed here. They need something substantive to not lose, even though I'm holding just lands. Okay, so we get our Scoot. The tap lands, they only have 5 mana, so they can't play Geyser Mage or anything, any of the blue 6 kicker stuff that would put stuff back into my hand. The only thing is probably Into the Royal to get the Shepherd back into my hand. But they haven't played Into the Royal yet, so unless they top decked it, we haven't seen it in 2 games. I don't think they have anything here. I think this is over. Bubble Snare is a thing, but I don't know, I think they're toast. Practice Tactics would do 0 damage. They need some way to deal with the flyer. I'm not seeing it. Definitely attacking. They haven't quit yet, so they have something. Are they just going to royal me now? I'm not really sure what's happening here. How many lands are left in my deck? 7 more lands. 27% chance to keep drawing those lands. He had royal. Why didn't you play it on your turn? You could have drawn a counter. They're just bad. Replay our Shepherd, now that they don't have any counter spell up. We're going to Scoot. We're going to look for a card. So now they don't have enough mana. Oh, they do. They have this other island. We don't get to see the card, so they just took a card, not a creature. Just a random card. This could be game. I don't know. They had a 1 royal. What else they got? They could have the same flyer. That would be pretty bad. Okay, we're manually tapping things. So is this field research? Nope, they're just done. Alright. Well, at least we didn't lose all of our gems today. At least we didn't lose all of our gems today. Oh. Black Screen of Doom. Here we go. These Mythos of Vadrock deals 5 damage divided as you choose among any number of targets, creatures, and/or planeswalkers. If you spent any of this kind of mana to cast this spell until your next turn, those permanents basically are pacified. A Relic Golem and a Roost of Drakes. Get most of our gems back. How many packs do we even have? We're not even opening up the packs. We have 56 packs. Those are just winnings. Oh dear. Well, that's probably it for me as far as drafto goes. This puts us at, for the format, 66.7% with a 25% rate of trophy. So we're still holding strong. Who's streaming? Toad is not playing Contra anymore. He's playing Tetris now. Eat It Up is finishing La Mulana. Oh, I think I'm going to watch someone who's really good at Magic play more Magic, so I'm going to go say hi to them. And I'll check you out in Discord, Ridley, because I know you wanted to do something. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll probably do another one tomorrow. But I don't have time to start another one, so I started a bit late. Have a good night, everybody. Oh, if you wanted to see the thing with my friend... If you wanted to see the thing with my friend, let's see if he actually has a VOD for it. I'll link it in the chat. Oh, here it is. This be the thing. I was a podcast guest. Oh, why do I have a Twitch message? Who's messaging me on Twitch? Is it important? No, it's not. Do you want more follows? Alright, see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.